Now, where there's fire, there is smoke. And next door in Alberta, there's a real fear of people getting sick from that toxic soup in the air wafting over. Our Carolyn Dunn spoke with people who are doing their best to stay safe.
A haze hangs over much of Alberta, a curtain of smog courtesy forest fires west of here, prompting an air quality advisory for much of central and southern Alberta. Karen Godell doesn't need the advisory to know the air is thick with smoke. She and her 13-year-old daughter both suffer chronic lung disease and asthma.
Ups our need to have medications, and it affects our ability to just move around in our daily lives.
Nick Oxford is an apprentice bricklayer with asthma who's relying on his inhaler to get him through his outdoor shifts.
It's mostly just tightness of the throat. Like, it feels like you're getting sick. Like, it burns too.
He'll likely find it even harder to breathe over the next 24 hours. This Environment Canada map shows how the smoke is blowing from west to east. The red, that's smoke full of health-endangering particulates, will continue to blow over Alberta. But the lighter smoke won't stop there. Strong upper winds will blow it all the way to northern Quebec and Nunavut. Even before the smoke peaks, many are adjusting their outdoor activities.
I can taste, sort of get a taste in my mouth a little bit. I can just feel like I don't want to breathe deeply, but I want to get my exercise.
We stopped Caitlin Cooper on her 30-kilometer bike ride because of the bandana over her face and found she's taking it easier too.
I was just kind of meandering with one hand on, going slow.
Alberta's chief medical officer says as the conditions worsen, precautions should increase.
If they do notice haze, or smell smoke, they should minimize their physical activity outdoors, keep their doors and windows closed as much as they can.
If there is a bit of good news, it's in the weather forecast. Environment Canada expects some rain Thursday afternoon or evening, perhaps enough to clear the air for a spell. Carolyn Dunn, CBC News, Calgary.
A surf competition in South Africa was interrupted by an ominous sighting. A great white shark. It was spotted yesterday by World Surf League patrollers near Jeffreys Bay, which is known for its big waves and big predators. And they have good reason to worry. In 2015, a surf contestant was actually attacked, but fortunately not hurt. Today, though, it was back to business as usual with competitors returning to the surf. Meantime, in Wales, there was a dramatic rescue on their shores. People spotted a beached dolphin, and it was a group effort from the Coast Guard, Animal Rescue Services, and locals to keep it hydrated and eventually lift it by stretcher back into the sea. And here's a sight that's very familiar to Canadians, but this ain't Canada. It's Brazil. In the southern hemisphere, July is winter. And just look at all that freezing rain covering poles, cars, and the ground in ice. In some parts of the country, it felt like minus 17 degrees with the wind chill.